Welcome everyone, this is Garrett Green Gaming, and today I want to talk about Bluepoint and potential Bloodborne remake that never happened and probably never will. So, man, there's been a lot of news stuff that's happened in the last few days, and I can't really talk about it all. I haven't had much time. Like the marathon servers, and then Resident Evil Requiem just came out. We've had more news and information about Phil Spencer retiring and Sarah Bond resigning, aka being fired. More information about Bluepoint, and then apparently PlayStation is going to stop doing PC ports. So I just wanted to throw all of that out there because likely I'm not making videos on them. I don't have time, and it's already happened. But those things happened, so just wanted to point those out. A lot of big news stories, but this one I just came out, and I have to talk about it. It's so fucking annoying, man. So apparently Bluepoint pitched a Bloodborne remake, something that was just a perfect match from the beginning that a lot of people have been saying should happen for a long time. An absolute perfect match for Bluepoint to make a Bloodborne remake after they made a great Demon Souls remake. And they pitched it in early 2025 to Sony, according to Bloomberg, according to Jason Schreier, who's always right on the money in terms of his leaks and his sources. So apparently Bluepoint pitched a Bloodborne remake. Sony said yes, and FromSoftware said no. They said no. Them selfish motherfuckers. And there's been rumblings about how apparently they didn't like the Demon Souls remake because apparently I'm just making this up, but it seems to be what I think is going on is they don't like that Sony can make a quality, a good performing game, a game that actually runs well. FromSoftware doesn't like that Sony is able to do that, able to make a game that runs well. And so they said, no, you're not going to make our Bloodborne game and make it better. No, you can't do that. Miyazaki, fucking selfish. That's what it is. It's selfish. Oh, no, you can't make that game and just put it on PlayStation. No, you can't do it. And I kind of expected this. Because we heard from Shuhei Yoshida, or whatever, however you pronounce his name, one of the former PlayStation CEOs, that said they're not going to make a Bloodborne remake without Miyazaki's blessing. And honestly, I don't know. I'm not sure if this is something about Sony saying we're not going to make the game unless you say it's okay. Just out of respect. I'm not sure if it's out of respect or if it's out of FromSoftware still having some control, some legal control over Bloodborne, and literally they are not allowed to make it without FromSoft signing up. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that they're just paying respect for Miyazaki, and that's the reason they're not making it. He said no, and they're like, well, we're going to respect his wishes. But fuck that, man. Fuck that, man. And now Bluepoint is closed. You didn't allow them to make a remake, and now the whole studio is shut down. Now, I'm not absolving Sony, because they could have let them make something else, or just said fuck you to Miyazaki and let them make the game. Because now, just because you wanted to respect his fucking wishes, a whole studio shut down and 100 people are out of a job. So don't give me that bullshit about respecting his wishes, because you didn't respect Bluepoint. You fucking fired them all. So I hope, for fuck's sake, that it's because FromSoft had legal control over the game and didn't allow Bluepoint to make it. Because fuck Sony, it's just because of his wishes. Well, fuck his wishes. Fuck his selfish ass. He's not the only one who made the game. He didn't make the game by himself. 100 other developers, or however many it was, that worked at FromSoft helped make the game. You don't own Bloodborne, okay? You're not the sole creator of Bloodborne. For that game to be successful, it took all the developers and it took the fans of the game to buy the game. So fuck you, Miyazaki. Fuck you, Sony, for listening to him and still firing Bluepoint. You could have found something else for them to do. It just pisses me off. You know, and it pisses me off because I just have this feeling it's a jealousy thing. Like, they looked at Bluepoint remaking Demon Souls and having an actual optimized game that can run well, and they're like, no, you can't make Bloodborne better than we did. We only like unoptimized games that run at 30 FPS and run like shit. That's how I feel about it. I feel like they're just jealous because Bluepoint can make an actual optimized game that runs well on the PlayStation. Maybe they wanted the game to be on PC. Maybe they're PC master race. They're like, oh, you're not going to make the game for PC? Well, fuck you. I don't know. I might be just completely out of my mind. I probably am, but that's just what it feels like to me. Because this is a rumor from Jason Schreier, and he's always spot on. So, Bluepoint wanted to make the game. Sony wanted to make the game. FromSoft did not, so it didn't happen. I don't know why. They didn't say fuck off FromSoftware. I don't know why. But you know what? Fuck FromSoft. I'm never playing a FromSoft game. I never liked FromSoft anyway, but now I know I'm never playing their stupid ass, overrated ass games. Overrated ass, the most overrated studio. I don't care, you can hate me all you want. They are the most overrated studio in gaming. They make the same fucking game every time they make a game. It's the same fucking game. And it always runs like shit. It always runs like shit. They have yet to make a next-gen game, a current-gen game. They have yet to make one. Because Elden Ring ran better on the PS4 than it did the PS5. They can't make a current-gen game and they run like shit. Overrated. Overrated-ass studio. Fuck FromSoftware. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with more videos. See ya.